There are other options for health insurance outside of your 9 to 5 corporate job. If you want to leave, whether to start your own business or create a portfolio career, I'm going to talk you through two options I'm considering today because I'm at a point where I need to enroll in one of these plans, and I want you guys to help me choose, and hopefully this is informative as well. For context and background, I was in corporate for 10 years, always on my employer's health insurance plan. I quit my job last year. Then I was on my husband's insurance plan through Best Buy. We are now moving cross country and changing both of our careers pretty drastically, and we're not going to have employer sponsored health insurance. And so I've done my research. Some of these suggestions have come from you all on TikTok. Thank you. And I've boiled it down to two options, which are actually a lot more affordable than what we were ever paying for in the past through employer sponsored plans. Now, I will say we don't have kids, we don't have any pre-existing health conditions, and we're both young in our 30s and take good care of our health, eat healthy, we don't smoke, we don't drink a lot. So that, of course, is going to factor into our decision. I don't go to the doctor a whole lot. I have one prescription. My husband does not go to the doctor a lot either, but I am not someone who ever wants to be without health insurance in case of emergencies, right? So I want to have coverage in case of emergencies, or if I do need to go to urgent care, get my prescription filled, whatever. So there are two options. The first one is something called Crowd Health, which is a crowd-funded health platform, different than traditional insurance. And it is either $60 or $200 a month for an individual. I would do the $200 a month. And then it is crowd-funded for your major medical events. So if, heaven forbid, you do go to the emergency room or the hospital or you break a leg, you are only going to pay a maximum of $500, and then the pool of money from other people on the platform is going to cover the rest of the expenses. The provider also helps talk down healthcare costs through the hospital network or medical network. So that's one option. They also cover, I think, $300 a year for things like a naturopathic doctor visit, which I would be interested in, more holistic solutions. But it's there. It's only $200 a month, and it's going to cover in case of a true emergency. The other option I'm exploring would be a plan through healthcare.gov, which is available to anyone, and the prices depend on your yearly income, the state you live in, and your age and health factors. So a decent plan for me would be a little bit higher than the other option I talked about. It'd be about $300 to $400 a month, which would allow me to go to a primary doctor, urgent care for less than $100 out of pocket. There's a little bit of a higher deductible than I'm used to, but I never really hit my low deductibles in the past anyways, because I maybe had one ER visit in 5 years and only went to the doctor a few times. So yes, these deductibles are higher, but like I said, if I have some crazy high medical bill, at least I know I'm only going to pay a certain amount out of pocket, so I have some coverage. And these are really not that expensive of options. I think we were paying, for my husband and I, we were always paying about $500 a month through even employer-sponsored healthcare coverage. So there you have it. Let me know if you've done either of these. The crowdfunding site that the name keeps escaping me, or healthcare.gov plans if you have a recommendation, or if there's something else I'm not thinking about.